What's good, YouTube? It's your boy OG Jana, aka Beanie Jana, in the building. The Beanie ain't here today, but feel me, I still rep it even when it's not here. It's prime time. The fuck? We got Yungeen ATK versus Foolio KTA war in Jacksonville. You know, I've been reacting to both these guys' music. Yungeen is my dog, but I've been listening to Foolio low-key, giving him a see what you got. But anyway, my reaction to this should be good. Like, subscribe.
Versus Foolio, the war in Jacksonville. News bulletin. The city of Jacksonville, Florida has more than 30 dangerous gangs. This just in. The police released a statement saying getting rid of them is a police and community issue. More of this after you hit the like and subscribe button. In today's video, we'll be discussing the top 2 leading gangs in the Jacksonville area. This will be the ATK and the KTA. ATK stands for attack and KTA stands for kill them all. We're discussing the gangs, but most important,
well, I heard someone else ATK's aim to kill.
2 rival rappers named Yungeen and Foolio. Let's start with Yungeen, whose real name is Kenyatta Bullock. He was born in Chicago but moved to Florida as a young child. Growing up in Jacksonville,
he was born where? Chicago.
Rappers named Yungeen and Foolio. Let's start with Yungeen, whose real name is Kenyatta Bullock. He was born in Chicago but moved to Florida as a young child. Growing up in Jacksonville, Yungeen dealt with poverty and dangerous street crimes all around him. This molded him as he entered his teenage years. He began writing and recording solo tracks, and in March 2018, he released his debut single, No Witness. Things were looking up for Yungeen, but then, only months later in June, things would turn tragic around the young rapper. Yungeen, his brother, and some friends were leaving a diner when someone opened fire in a drive-by shooting. Yungeen suffered multiple gunshot wounds, but he would survive the attack. Unfortunately, his friends...
Yungeen is a dog for surviving that. 8 shots, some of them still in him to this day. But he lost his brothers, though.
And his brothers would not make it.
Family friend of Kenyatta and Trevon Bullard tells News4Jax that the 2 brothers were out with Royale Smith and Jacoby Grover Tuesday night celebrating Smith's birthday when the celebration turned to tragedy. Police say the men were all riding together in this car on Town Center Parkway.
Things were seen to get worse after the shooting, as the rapper was arrested for violating probation for possessing a firearm. He would be put under house arrest, but Yungeen will put his time stuck at home to good use. In August, the rapper released his debut mixtape, Life of Betrayal. Later that year, he released Life I'm Living. Yes, Yungeen was on the road musically. A lot of his tracks were inspired by his tragic losses, including the hit Wanted, which featured a cameo from rapper NBA Youngboy. About a year after the shooting that left Yungeen
Free YB
and friends dead, another shooting occurred that involved Yungeen and a group of friends. They were returning to their hotel at 3:30 in the morning in Waycross, Georgia.
Oh, the ad came at the wrong time.
The dark days are over. Run fast, run slow.
When the group was ambushed by 3 gunmen that were later arrested and determined they were from Jacksonville. The shooting left one of Yungeen's friends dead, but Yungeen was unharmed. Now let's discuss rapper Julio Foolio, or as he's known, Foolio. His real name is Charles Jones, and he was born in Florida. He's known as the most hated rapper in Florida. Foolio dropped out of high school in the 9th grade when he was only 16. Around that time, while exiting a school bus, Foolio was shot once in the leg. This scenario wasn't new to Foolio, as the area of Jacksonville he grew up in was, as he described, a war zone. He went on to say in an interview that the area he grew up in was like no other hood, a lot of killing, hustling, and police activity. Foolio lost a lot of family and friends to street violence. This has shaped him to be in the...
These niggas' lives be crazy for real, like... crazy
person he is today and the style of rap he is. Yungeen reps the ATK and Foolio is with the KTA. Now you might be asking, why are these 2 beefing? Well, stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. Remember the shooting that left Yungeen's brother and friends dead? Well, Yungeen believes Foolio was one of the shooters. Foolio denies this, but he also has said deserves a cookie. The beef has led to members of Yungeen and Foolio's inner circle to being shot and killed. It started in 2019 when rapper Boss Goon was shot and killed. The shooting left 5 others wounded. Lil Buck, who rocked with Foolio, was killed in January 2020 and mocked on Instagram by one of Yungeen's boys. Only days after Lil Buck's murder, K-So posted a video of Lil Buck.
Free K-So low key. I heard K-So locked up. It's not looking good for him, but that's Ace's shooter from what I know.
Rapping. He posted a caption on the video that said,
"He mad disrespectful too on me."
Bye-bye with waving hand emojis.
Tight to run off with your shack. Shots ain't coming back. Bye-bye. I just stole that nigga, bro. That nigga dead and he can't come back.
K-So later posted a video to his story which showed...
Oh, nah, that's disrespectful. Oh nah.
Him at a
That got it.
nail salon getting a pedicure with the caption, "Kill a nigga, then go get my toes done." K-So and his father were eventually arrested in September 2020. K-So was charged with second-degree murder, and his father, whose name is Abdul Robinson, charged with accessory after the fact, as he's alleged to have driven K-So away after the murder. The murder wasn't the only crime K-So and his father committed on that night. They broke into a home, held the homeowners hostage while they changed their clothes, and they eventually stole the homeowner's car. This mocking on Instagram, and in fact, K-So released an album cover with 4 people who were killed in Jacksonville pictured on it, helped lead police to his arrest.
That nigga ain't getting out. That nigga ain't getting out.
Jacksonville Sheriff Mike Williams said this about the situation: "We all know social media influences society in many ways. Most of them are positive, but unfortunately, these same advancements in technology also provide the criminal element with a new platform to promote their trade in the street culture market." The controversial album cover also led the Jacksonville Police Department to create a special task force to handle the ongoing rap beef in their city. It put a lot of pressure on the ATK gang in general. Another man, Dominique Barner, who was also arrested on second-degree murder charges for Lil Buck's murder, told authorities K-So wanted to kill Lil Buck because he made a song which talked disparagingly about Willie Addison, who was Boss Goon. Most of the problems happening in Jacksonville today are brought on by rap songs. What these rappers are rapping about is their real life, not fiction like many other rappers, especially mainstream rappers. They make up this image, the Jacksonville rappers live it. There's been plenty of diss tracks being released, going back and forth between the ATK
Nah, Jacksonville, that is crazy. That's a fact.
and the KTA, especially between Yungeen and Foolio. For example, Foolio has released a bunch of diss tracks, including one called In the Air, which is a diss track about Yungeen and K-So.
I pissed on your dog, rest in peace, shirt like come and whack me.
He's released a track called Back in Blood, a diss about Yungeen. Don't forget about his songs Double That and Fuck That. In the latter of the 2 songs, Foolio rapped his address, telling Yungeen and his boys to swing by. Comment down below if you think that was a smart or dumb move by Foolio. Now, Yungeen isn't just sitting back and taking it from Foolio. He released a few diss tracks of his own, including Top Shotter, Step Harder, and his newest and viral sensation, Who I Smoke. 1 week ago, Yungeen released a music video to Who I Smoke, and not only has it taken the internet by storm, but it's causing a lot of controversy as well. The song has several other ATK rappers in it: Spinner Benz, Whooper with the Chopper, and Fast Money Goon, all rap alongside Yungeen. The song takes a classic song loved by, well, white people. The song is 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton, and it plays in the background in the most savage way. The lyrics to Who I Smoke is all about the people Yungeen, well, allegedly killed. He even says the name of the 3 guys.
What in the police? Boy. I don't know about saying all that, bruh.
All rappers from the Jacksonville area. To make it worse, they plastered the name of the rappers on the screen during the first chorus verse. In the video, the rappers are all on the golf course with cigars and no guns. Well, other than a little cap toy gun, this makes the diss hit even harder. To rap on a golf course with the whitest song in the background with no guns, man, that's some pretty cold stuff. The fallen rappers who Yungeen mentioned in the song are Bibby, Techie, and Lil Nine. There are a few other fallen rappers mentioned as well. Spinner Ben raps,
Them boys look young too, that's crazy.
Rod K dead and he never coming back, boy. Whooper with the Chopper says in the song, smoking on Lil Petey, I was smoking Trey D too. As you can tell, the song is basically a tell-all of what crimes these rappers supposedly committed. I'm not sure if that's a smart idea, especially since the police department in Jacksonville is already watching what these rappers say in their songs very closely. I know one person who didn't think it was a smart idea, Foolio. He especially didn't appreciate the song and sent out a challenge to Yungeen. Foolio posted a video on his Instagram of him and a few of his boys at Melvin Park, which is in Yungeen's hood. He brags about being at the ops block and basically tells Yungeen to come out. Of course, Yungeen was probably not even in Jacksonville at the time, but it's still a bold move by Foolio. Now, the reason why Foolio was so upset with the song was because he was extremely close to Bibby, one of the rappers mentioned in the song. Bibby was only 16 when he was gunned down. This hit Foolio hard, who put out a tribute song for Bibby called Bibby Story. Yungeen responded with his own video on Instagram where he's in a car jamming out to Who I Smoke while wearing a Mike Bibby Vancouver Grizzlies jersey. Earlier in the year, K-So also put out videos of himself wearing the same Mike Bibby jersey.
Oh, nah, that got it. That got it for me. These niggas crazy.
Again, that's cold, but that's the lifestyle of these rappers. The sad thing with the release of Who I Smoke is that it's almost guaranteed to open up a new era of violence in the city of Jacksonville. Thanks for watching. Until the next video.
That's a great video. Shout out to the man who made this video though. That's my reaction to Jacksonville crazy, but it's lit kind of seeing what's going on. But anyway, it's been your boy OG JNR. It's prime time. Nah, it's not now. And I'm out. Yeah.